You've been a good boy walking out front, haven't you? Say hello, everyone. Out for a walk in the countryside with my boy. It's really warm. Say hi. Say hello. Starry. It's a really big deal for my sister to be out with her horsey because she's got disabilities and a horse can be a bit difficult. And so this is a really big deal. Definitely worth vlogging this moment. She's doing really well. She's been a little bit of a pain, but yeah, flies aren't helping. Dude is as usual thinking of his tummy. He's like, I'm going to eat all the grass. There's Lucy at the back. Say hi. Hello. Hello. Where's Shani? So yeah, as girls, out for a walk with our ponies. What pretty countryside. And sheeps, everyone. I've got to remember to go. Try and go slow. We've got to go through this gate next. It's our bridleway. Camp Peak view up there. Newlyberry there. We're having a little pit stop. Star in her pink clothing. Keeps the flies off, doesn't it, love? Keeps the flies off. Plenty of rest stops for us girls because we're all like very unfit, and also me and Mandy got disabilities, and poor Lucy over there has got dodgy ankles. We're a right lot, aren't we, between us? We're a right lot. But what a lovely day to do it in, eh? Beautiful. More sheepies. You alright, Mand? She's hurting. This is what it's like being unfit and walking 2 miles with your horses. Look how red we are and sweaty.
Yeah.
Lovely. But it is a moment to mark for my sister because she walked her horse out after 3 years. She's disabled like me, got lots of problems. Something to be proud of, eh? Definitely. And Lucy's got fucked ankles as well, so it's all we're all fucked basically. Great walk though. Horses loved it.
Yep.
Great time. Very hot though. This is my first attempt at doing jam. Never done jam before in my life. I bought jam thermometer. I'm doing an easy blackcurrant jam recipe using my blackcurrants from the allotment because I didn't have a lot this year, but I want to give it a go. So this is going to be my first go and I shall see how we go along. First attempt at jam ever, never done it before. So the recipe says bring to the boil and then turn down to simmer, which I'm doing. I've just turned that right down. So, and then it says simmer for about 20 minutes. This is 300 grams of black currants and 250 ml of water. And then after 20 minutes I've got to add the sugar. So these are Kilner jars. I got them in Wilkinson's. They're about £2.50 for half a litre. They're actually chutney jars, and it says on their thing that you can reuse this part of the lid, but this seal bit that you have to replace these. And it's more of a chutney jar really, but as I've never really made jam before, I wasn't sure what size to get. So this recipe was supposed to make 2 jam jars, so obviously the jam jars are about 250 mils or something like that, so I'll know that for next time. So it made 1 very large jar of jam, so we'll see how it gets on once it's all set. I'll let you know what it tastes like when it's all set and on toast. So I'm down in the yard. It's lovely here, isn't it? Lovely sunshine. Mr. Hunky and I, we had a lovely time last night. We went out to TGI Fridays and I had the most ginormous steak ever. It was really nice though, and because it was our date night, and then we went to see Star Trek Beyond, because I absolutely love Star Trek. It's one of the ones that was written by Simon Pegg, and there's a few references in there if you're a bit of a Star Trek geek that you would have recognised. Really enjoyed it. Would give it an 8 out of 10. Both my husband and I thought that the storyline was a little weak in places, but I mean it was pretty good overall. Action was amazing, all the CGI was amazing, fight sequences were brilliant. So yeah, I mean it was an enjoyable film, really enjoyed it. And I'd had a bit of a cinema day yesterday because I took my daughter to see Finding Dory as well, and we both really enjoyed that. It's a real feel-good movie, you know, if you want to take the kids to see it. It's a real thing for me and my daughter because the first film I ever saw her, the first film she ever saw at the cinema was Finding Nemo. So yeah, it was a real thing. She's nearly 18 now, but we still sat there enjoying it. It was a good time. So I had a good day yesterday. It was really nice, busy. Today I've just been at work, nothing too exciting. Ended up finishing early because my clients decided to go out to enjoy the weather. They went out for lunch and I wasn't invited. So I got to finish early, so I'm down just giving the horses their supplements, because they don't actually have a dinner as such. They just have their supplements that they normally have. You can see them in the background at the moment. They're having this is my sister's horses. I help her out with them when she's not able to get down here. My guys are all up there. Let me see, they're all there. Yeah, they've just had their supplements as well. Doing really well. Our Shannon, she's our old girl. She's doing ever so well at the moment, bless her. Anyway, just thought I'd share this lovely day with you. It's really nice. And my little man's coming to see me now. It's like, Mummy's over there. It's like, he loves the camera. Hey dude, you gonna come and say hello to everyone? Huh? You're just gonna eat grass. Hey? You gonna come and say hello? Say hello everyone. He's lovely, he is. I am of course biased that he's lovely, but he's my special boy, this boy. Raised this little man from 8 weeks old. I've been with him, haven't we? He likes his grass. Can you see? I'm eating. I'm eating, Mummy. Stop disturbing my eating. That's all he thinks about is his belly. He's a very good doer, let's put it that way. Aren't you, dude? Yes. He sees grass and he puts on weight. He's like me with chocolate. So hello, Mr. Hunky.
Hello.
So, today we've been putting like a giant ground sheet down. It's the only way I can describe it. It's actually really thick weed membrane. So this was the bit that we rotivated, and so we're putting down membrane to suppress any weeds coming through, because we don't want to undo all that hard work that we did rotivating it. So you can see it's like a giant ground sheet. So we bought these special pegs which hold it all down, and then you can see that it's we bought a 2 metre by 50 metre roll, and it is more or less done the whole plot where we haven't barked it, except for a tiny bit. I'm going to put really thick bark there just to suppress those few weeds there. Just going to really do it really thick, and then that's where I'd already started putting a path in, but this is eventually going to be a bed. And then we've got more bark in between the beds there, and then we've put membrane down here. Eventually this is going to be where my fruit bushes go, and I think what I'm probably going to do is plant through the membrane and then just put bark around to help hold the moisture in. And then this is one of my courgettes that grew. I got a couple like this.
It grew overnight.
It kind of like because of the raised beds, it kind of grew in an odd shape, but they're massive, aren't they? And that was like in what, 3 days?
America, these are called zucchinis.
Yeah, that's very
In
true.
England, these are called courgettes.
Yeah, so
We'll be having lots of courgettes for dinner.
I think we're going to be making, I think I might make a ratatouille because we've got quite a lot now, haven't we? And I can actually freeze some of the ratatouille, so that's probably what we're going to do. And then that big green thing in the background is where I bought some scaffolding net, because something was getting in with the cabbages. Luckily haven't done much harm, only one of the plants like at the back, but the rest of the plants are okay. So rather than let the little bar steward, whatever it was, carry on with its vicious plan of eating all my cabbage, I've put this scaffolding mesh on the frame that was already there, and then I've tucked it in right down to the bottom as well. I've got to laugh because I just really fucking hurt myself. I fell over this lip thingy down there. I fell over that into the nettles. Ow. Anyhow, as I was saying before I fell over, God, these nettles sting. I tucked it under, around the edge. Chris is pissing himself over here. Are you laughing? Was that funny for you, was it? Yeah. Oh, God, that's smart. It's bloody nettles. Ow. Anyway. Yeah, so hopefully Chris's red cabbage, I should say, because we're growing red cabbage for Chris because he likes pickled red cabbage, so that's why we're growing them. So hopefully whatever was eating them can no longer get at them. And then our sweet corn is starting to do magical things. So apparently once these come up, we should start seeing some ears of corn developing, hopefully. And then the peas have finally started doing things. They're quite tall now, sort of coming up to here, and we've got flowers on there. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll have a few. I don't think we'll have a lot of peas because unfortunately something did have a go at them early on, and obviously our sweet corn over here is going nuts. It's now quite high. It's up to hip height on me, these sweet corn, and our courgettes are still going nuts. And we've still got ginormous lettuces. I need to pick these really. I think I might do my mum some lettuces. Take some lettuce over to my mum. She likes lettuce and salad and stuff. Save her a couple of courgettes. Everything seems to be doing fine over here. These peppers are still growing. That's my hand. As you can see, they're still growing nicely. And these eventually will go orange. He's still chuckling over there. Oh, fucker. You're still chuckling away. It was very funny, was it? Yeah. And my tomatoes are doing really, really well. I've had to put some extra canes in because I think after not having very many tomatoes coming up, I've actually now got quite a lot of tomatoes and still a lot of flowers on here. And I've started topping it. And I've put extra canes in just to give it some support. And I think we're going to have lots of tomatoes, so that'd be great. And then the beetroot, as you can see in there, these lovely beetroot are doing really well. Although I haven't got as many as I thought I was going to have because I was a bit of an idiot, and when I was thinning it out, I think it was actually thinning out beetroot thinking it was weeds. And the beans are still trying to grow, bless them, but I don't know if we're going to get anything out of those this year. But we've learned a lesson with beans. We know to put some bird protectors in because they really did have a go at these beans. So next year we're learning a big lesson about our beans. We still haven't done anything about, gotta keep laughing, Git.
I'm not
We still haven't done much about this. It's all finished, put together. We just need to put the glass in now, which we will hopefully do. But whether we'll get it done before holiday, I'm not sure. And then my blackberries, oh, get some light on them, are actually going black. So might get enough out for a jar of jam if I'm lucky. You never know, as long as Chris stops eating them, because he keeps eating them. So yeah, hopefully. Anyway, and our little pumpkins didn't get fertilised, so they're dying off, unfortunately. These two that were here that we thought might do something, they didn't get fertilised, but this one is still going strong. It's still massive. I think we're going to have to put some support under that soon because it's quite big, and we've still got some flowers which you never know might do something. We'll see. So there you go. That's a catch up on the allotment.